Hello and welcome to Aska. So, I think we've got a bit of a problem, as in I've got a lot of places that need to be built and it's just not happening. I don't know what's up with the crafters, because I went around checking to make sure they've got the tools, and then they seem to keep putting the tools away for some reason, and they would chop up the wood if I actually put the wood in the actual horse where you start doing the crafting. So I have no idea what's going on with them lot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making some of these things myself. I mean, I'll try and source the wood. I'll have a look and see what we've got in stock. But otherwise, I think I'm going to have to go out and help the woodcutters actually probably make some of this stuff as well, because that might help. So if we go and put... That gets me some wood. That gets me a wood plank. Right, okay. Let's do that then. That's a bit easier. These ones are a bit easier because you just chop them up and that's it. But what I'm thinking... let's see, this needs... those... This place definitely needs upgrading because it's it's a case of there's people working in the barracks, for example. They've got, I know of at least one of them's got wooden, yeah, they've got a wooden weapon. The trouble with those is they break, and then it's a case of, oh, I need another one. Because I think with the metal ones, they can be repaired. That's something else I was going to do. Because I want to summon some more people as well. At least one more person. I think I've got room for one more. Because if I do that, I can then get them working in the archery. Because I've got now, yeah, I've now got an archery. So the idea is to get those. Hello, you're not moving, right? You can get at least people going to the towers, for example. They can go around checking on what's going on. So if there's ever an invasion, they can go and man the towers, and then next thing you know, they should be able to take pot shots at those skeletons and Draugr that seem to enjoy just standing outside the wall for some strange reason. I don't know why they don't like go to the door. It seemed more logical, I would have thought. Because I've done another playthrough, and in that one I had a door at both ends, and they did actually attack the doors. So I have no idea why these ones are just, they just go to the wall and they just stay there. I don't know if it's because of, they made a change, because I mean if I go to settlements here, at the moment it's saying 100% of your structures are not enclosed in walls. But I think the intention was to get you to build actual like walls and fences, proper ones. But it's easier, I think, is just to surround the entire place by, you know, these big natural walls, and nothing can get in. If they want to come at you, then they've got to come at you through the gate. But they just don't seem interested. They're just like, okay. So I don't know if that's deliberate or an oversight, but they just don't seem to detect the that there's a wall in the way. They just keep like trying, and I stress trying, to get in, and they just stay there, and they'll stay there indefinitely as far as I can tell. Sticks. I definitely need sticks. That was another big problem I ran into. Apparently there's not enough sticks. Let's pick that one up then. At least I know the woodcutters are going out and about and chopping these trees down, so that's good. That's something actually I think you can actually regrow these as far as I recall. Right, let me put these away. Yeah, I think you can actually grow trees back again. I'll have to look into that. I don't know where it is, but somewhere I think you can actually set it up so that somebody will go out and grow the trees. Be interesting to see if anybody comes along and picks these up. Right, I've got enough room for 2 more logs. Because sometimes I tend to find there's a bit of competition between me and the warehouse person when it comes to these sort of things. It's like, I'll just take that off your hands. Which is a bit annoying. Right, that gets as far as I can get with the big logs at least. Let's go and see if I can get any more sticks while I'm here, because that was a big shortage. We're not getting enough arrows made, for instance. Tools need sticks, and the woodcutters just aren't getting enough. Which is a bit annoying. But plenty of bark. Bark is definitely not in shortage. In fact, we've got too much bark, quite frankly. I'm just saying. Right, see if I can go and put that in the cart. How much wiggle room? Oh, that's it. That's as far as I can go. So I'll have a look just to see if I can pick any more up. There's some over there. Right, that'll do. I think what I want to do is just try and help out these people who are supposed to be crafting these things. They're supposed to be like turning these logs into, you know, posts, logs, shafts, wooden planks, wooden beams, wooden posts. They're supposed to be doing that. I'm just not seeing anything happening. It's kind of weird. I mean, I went through a process where I actually watched them. And I actually gave one of them, I know I gave at least one of them the tools to do it. And yet they just didn't seem phased, so I started doing it myself. And I remember taking a log, putting it in there to actually then get converted into whatever it was going to be. And one of those just suddenly decided, oh, I'll do that. It's like, seriously, why didn't you just do it in the first place? Because I picked it up. I picked up the log like I did here. I just put it in there, right, okay, we're going to make wooden planks. And then all of a sudden they just took over. And it was like, oh, I'll do that if you don't mind. It's like, well, why didn't you just go out and, you know, do it in the first place? Why did you have to wait for me to actually go out and pick up the log, put it in the horse, and then you have to then come along and make it? So it was bonkers. Put that there. So that one needs 10. Wait, this is going to need a lot of work, but that's, for me, that's the priority at the minute, especially this place here, because oh, do not put that in there. This feels to be the priority because I want the tools to pull this off. That needs. Still needs another 3. Okay. Let's put that in. Actually, that's a thought. Let me just drop that in there, just out of curiosity to see if anybody does anything. See how they're doing it. Seriously. Why did you need me to put that in there? I mean, I did it just out of curiosity, just to see. It's like, sure enough, I just started. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that. So where was the effort into like picking that item up? Why did you not bother doing that? Out of curiosity, let's put that one down. It's bizarre. Nope, put that back. But yeah, I think this place is going to take priority because I've got. I know I've got. I think if I want to make two-handed weapons, then they've got to be done in the next tier of building. That's that one, so that needs another 9 of them. Okay, so we can't do that. Right, I've run out of big logs. Let's put that in there. I think this one makes the shafts. Yeah, wooden shafts. So we'll get 2 wooden shafts out of this. Seriously? Maybe because of all the sticks, isn't it? Sticks. Oh, they've been collecting quite a few logs. That's good. Seriously? No. No. Typical. I go out and collect a load of sticks, and then it's a case of yeah, we've done that. We've collected quite a few. Because before there was just next to none. I mean, what I got them to do was to put in a bit of priority on the sticks. Let me put that in there. Let's see. Right, let's get that. And I'll just focus on the shafts now. These are easy to make. I think if you use that other horse, you've got to rotate things, whereas with this, you don't have to bother. It's 20. Eesh. Right, let's chop this up. Interesting, you're still not bothering. Nope, put that there. Now I'm curious to see whether they actually start working on that. Oh, it's time to relax. Oh, you're actually going to do that now, are you? This is weird. It's weird with a capital weird. I seriously don't get why is it. Oh, never mind. It's too complicated. Trying to understand their process. Hello indeed. What's that you've got? Is that a... That's a wooden beam, is it? Oh no, it's a... Hang on, which one's that one? Is that a wooden post? So I still need another 12 shafts for that thing. So I think there was some logs over here. I don't think the warehouses... They might be too busy. Let's grab that one. I might be able to break that up into... I think that... What does that end up as, a post or something? Yeah, I think they've might be a bit. Folks might be a bit busy in the warehouse. Which actually, that's a thought. I've expanded the warehouse. I should actually be able to recruit somebody for that. Chop this up then. Oh, we need some food. We need food. I think I might go around all the skeletons and Draugr. There should be quite a lot of them lying around. Right, get some food first, and then I'll go and check on the outer wall, because I think there's some, as I said, skeletons and Draugr out there. I mean, the problem is nobody's picking that food up from the warehouse. Right, so this should have that. So I don't know if it's necessary to put the tower roof on, but I may as well do it all the same. And then this one needs a horn. That way if they see any trouble, then they can alert anybody nearby too. Can you do more than one at once? Oh yeah, you can. Cool. Right, let's go and check over here, because there should be some bodies, and I need some more little blue stones to get there. I think to summon somebody, at least one more person. If I can get somebody in the warehouse, hopefully they can then start clearing out there. the actual kitchens, because the kitchens they're making quite a lot of food, but it's just sitting there, at least for now anyway. Let's chop this one up. No. Ah, no, that's a thought. I'm going to check for flags, because I want to see if there's if the actual stonemason or stone cutter can actually come here. Nearest place is there, so if we put a flag over, say, here for stones, that might help, because there's usually skeletons of getting taken care of, shall we say, over here. So that leaves things lying around. Last time I was talking to them, it was a case of, yeah, I can't find any more stone, but there'll be quite a lot of it lying around here now that I've cleared those. And there might be at least maybe one around here somewhere. You here causing mischief, are you? I sworn there was one around. Oh, there's one there. Oh! Aha! Is that what I think it is? Am I a knife blade? Oh. What that was doing there, I have no idea. Right, tell you what. Let's put another flag there, so we'll have one for the wood. And one for the stone. Right, where were those Draugar? Right, there's a Draugar over there. Looks like my pickaxe is about to break. What about this one? Yeah, I think I just needed one more. Yeah, not as much wood sickles. I don't think I've got a spare on me, do I? No. But the good thing about the metal ones, at least they're repairable, so I can just drop these off and get someone to fix them. Yes, I know you need arrows, don't you? I'm gonna hedge my bets and say you haven't got any arrows. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see what I can do. Right, if I drop these off, then hopefully one, if not, yeah, one of the folks can get this working. So I'll drop that off there. So that's one for a blade. That's one for a pickaxe. I'm going to have a bit of a peek over here and see if... Aha, there's one there. Right. I can get back to doing that then. Right, sticks. I'm going to need quite a few of them. Grab it there, and I'll see if I can make some arrows for him. Right, what do we need to make arrows? There's... Oh, there's a thought. Bones. Ah, now we've got plenty of bones. What about feathers then? So the bone-tipped ones have got a bit more damage. Surely there's a... Have we not got, like, tons of feathers? Let's look-see. Yeah, we've got tons of feathers. Yeah, I'm kind of puzzled. Why is nobody going there to get them? I mean, I'm wondering, do they have to go to the warehouse to get resources? It seems a bit odd. We've got plenty of bones, so I may as well make the most of them. Right, so if I put these... There's 40 can go in there. So what was missing from here then? Oh, there's iron ones you can make now. Oh wow, so what are they in comparison? They're about 7. 7 durability, 5 to 6 damage, 6 to 7. Right, so sticks. There should be a bunch of bones. Actually, that's a thought. Let's just check with the hunters, because I might have blocked off things without thinking it through. Let's put that back. Because I'm wondering, can I set limits? So there's storage for these. Because usually what happens is it ends up with the food ends up in competition with the meat, I think it is. So there's 5 tusks in there, or bones. And there's a ton of bones out there anyway. So they might start going out there and getting them. But hopefully that'll be, at least get that archer started. Right, where? I didn't quite finish, I don't think I finished off the Drauga. As far as I was aware, I didn't. Bone fragments. Small bone fragments. More bone fragments. More bone fragments. Aha, there it is over there. Can see you. Right, let's finish chopping this thing up. Oh, hold on. No. Logicals. Right, don't think there's any there. Ah, good, so you've got that done. Well done. That'll get us on the road to where we need to be. So let's grab some of these. Grab some bones. Grab some sticks. I'll just keep plugging away at these arrows. That's a thought. Why? It's I've noticed that before, where you've got this ability to see things, like this little radar, if you will. And I noticed that the hands showed up with green, but I didn't realise the face does as well. How bizarre. Yeah, I've never noticed that before. It's just like, it's bizarre. I think there's another one there. I'm really more interested in getting little blue stones, to be fair, but, you know. So you're a berserker. Right, I think I've got I put a flag here, didn't I think for the stones. What's that one for stones? Right. Let's put another 2 flags in here, just for the sake of it, on the off chance. Building and wood. Because there's things lying around here that need sorting out. Oh, that shows up in white. Ah, you know, new things every day. Right, let's head up here, because I don't think there's any down there. I'm not particularly concerned about those clothes. They'll just wear out over time, I think. Right, let's go back down to here then. So have we got anything in storage? No. Have we got any? No, so I'm going to have to go back out again. So what have I got on me? I've got quite a few sticks on me. Let's go and see if we can make some arrows then. I mean, it is on their to-do list, but I don't want to hold anybody else up. Let's put them in there. And I think I've got some sticks on the cart. let's grab all these. And just keep the place stocked. Actually, that's a thought. Can I make more? Wait, set that for about 100, for 80 rather. Gives them something to do. Didn't want that, I want that. Can't craft this because you haven't got enough bones. Okay. Right, can I leave these sticks? Oh, I'll leave these things here then. And then I'll leave all these here. Now, have I got enough of those little blue stones? That's it. Right. I think that gives me enough to go and summon somebody else then. Hold on, have we got enough? Yeah, I've got enough room. They might come in useful. Let's go with Sigrid. Because I think I might have a builder, for example, might be able to be turned into an archer. That's a possibility. Let's go and grab the cart. I'm going to see if I can get any more logs. Because we're getting there. I mean, we need... Yeah, we also need thatch, actually. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's do the easy bits and I'll get some thatch. And then I'll get some logs on the way back. Because we should be able to store quite a bit of thatch here. And I'm pretty sure there's quite a lot of it around here somewhere. I mean, this was my initial outpost for the fishing, but I'm gonna dismantle this at some point because I'm trying to build another one. But I got a bit distracted because I found that we weren't making enough food. Then it's a case of we just weren't doing enough for all this type of wood that you get off the birch. That wasn't happening. So it's like, okay, so I've had to focus on those sort of things. And I don't know why the carpenters just don't seem to be working properly, but until they do, I'm just going to have to focus on getting these buildings up and running. And then we can worry about the outpost probably at a later date, but at this rate, I'll probably end up with a second invasion and having to deal with the winter. Right, where did I leave the car? There it is. It's interesting that doesn't highlight. I wonder why that is. Right, there's some over there, I notice. Yeah, I was just thinking, I wonder why the cart doesn't show. Right, grab all of these. So I'll fill up the cart and I'll fill up my own pockets. Just make sure I get as much as I can. Where have you gone? Oh, that's it, that one. Right, see how much more I can fit in here, then I can go and get some logs as well. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the builders come down here and start pulling the thatch out of that. Because nobody's, like, gathering it. I could actually get a farmer to grow it. But at the moment, I've just got, like, a basic farm. I need to expand that. Start getting more farms. Because that's a thought. I mean, I'm adding more and more people. We're doing okay for meat. Meat doesn't seem to be a problem. It's like the vegetables that's a big issue. We seriously seem to be struggling for those. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Right, in which case I'm going to be staying here a bit longer then. Yes, at some point I'm going to have to add another farm, because the cooks, for whatever reason, they'll make them meats, the stews and what have you, but I think the recipe that they use is 1 meat to maybe 3 something else. So the problem then is that if they don't have something else, they just don't seem to make anything, I don't think. So that's a big problem, so I probably need a lot more farms. Right, I'm going to put these in here. I've got to assume that those builders are putting that into something. Because there's a few buildings I can see need thatch. So that one's down to 16, 20 and 25. Yeah, that's a lot. Right, 44. I mean, I wonder if it maxes out at, say, like 100 or something. So that's on, yeah, that's on 16. I wouldn't be surprised if I just keep gathering it, putting it into the car, then they just keep coming down here and just taking it away. I do tend to do that, I've noticed. I heard you. Actually, I may as well grab that and bring it over there, to be fair. Yeah, I'll bring it over here because I'm going to slowly be working my way, I think, in that direction at this rate. Ooh, we've got company. Wait, I'll put the card down. And I can give you the attention that you need. Assuming you want attention. Ooh, I missed. Right, there's some over there. Right, put the card around here somewhere. Ah, it's maxed out. Ah, cool. Oh, okay, fair enough. Seriously? You have to cause mischief. Right, can I have my arrow back? I've got 1 arrow, that's it. Only arrow that I have. I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought the builders would have been all over this. Alright, I'll go and drag this back now. I mean, to be fair, I'll probably get outside the walls and then start chopping those, or either picking up trees or chopping them down so I can get the logs. But they'll probably start taking the logs that I want. That's a thought. Let's, I think they're just the normal type of logs. Those are not the type of logs we're looking for, apparently. Right, I'll go and see if the woodcutters have already done anything in the area. Otherwise I'll have to resort to chopping the trees down myself. Looks like there's something going on over there and there. Yeah, they're hardwood ones, that's okay. I'm definitely surprised though at the actual carpenters that I've got. Because they usually sort of come out here and start picking things up, for example. Which then begs the question, I mean there's yeah, they're building resources and woodcutter resources. They definitely seem to have lost the plot, I think. there. That's a large hardwood log we can use. And it's a little stick. I think those ones over there are just the normal type of trees. What's this over here? That's that type of log. Oh, there's a hardwood one. What about these? Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that... Oh, now you're coming out, are you? Oh no, you're on a break, are you? Okay, fair enough, whatever. You're on a break, but you're picking things up. I appreciate your contribution to the cause. Now, the $64 million question is... What did they do? Did they just come and have a look or something? Because I haven't taken any patch out. Right, I can get 3 more of something. I'm just going to grab what I can, because there's quite a few things I need. I need posts, I need shafts. Right, so Sigrid is a night person. Right, Woodsickles. They're not into the archery, that's for certain. It's a pity. So I'll have a bit of a look-see and I'll see if there's anybody else can do the archery then. I need one more. One more of something. Is there a big log out here somewhere? No, I'm not seeing one immediately anyway. Right, I'll take all these back. Again, I don't know why the, well, I don't know, there's I was going to sort of say let's assign her to the warehouse, but I need somebody to work in the warehouse during the day, because most of the cooks are working during the day, and the food's just building up in the kitchens. So I've expanded the warehouse. I think it supports up to 4 people now. So I want to get somebody else in there, because at the minute there's one person works the day shift, one person works the night shift. And they're just not keeping up. So it just means that the food's going to waste a bit, I think. Right, let's pop that there. So I'm going to head to... Let's put that away. Let's see. Can I assign anybody to the archery? Actually, she needs to go in a house, doesn't she? Right, let's have a look here. There's nobody standing out as a build. Oh, your Halvar, on the other hand, does. So you're not a day person, but you are a clay bone, so you would do really well then. Because they get 3 stars. So they should be extremely better for training up as well. Alright, so the both of them can do that. Right, so I've got some thatch on me. Let's go over here, because this is my focus for now. Right, so they have been using that thatch, that's a good sign. Let's go and put that on there. I'll put that on there, and I want to see if they do anything with that. So that'll get you more wooden shafts. Right, are you going to work on that horse? Or have you got a problem? What's your problem? You need draw knives. Okay. Have you not made any? There's none in the... There isn't any in there, is there? So where's all the draw knives gone to? Because there's only you two need them. Yeah, there's a draw knife in there. Why don't you go and get the draw knife from there? I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, ahead. Like, it's like is there a draw knife in the actual in the storage? So presumably, you could pick it up out of the storage, and presumably, you could then, well, you know, use it. It's just a thought, you know. Just thinking aloud. Oh, interesting. You're picking up the. I've just noticed they're picking up that. Yeah, bark, which I hadn't noticed before. Ah, right. So now you're working on that as well. Well, that's extremely handy. Okay, take your pick. You're going to go for the easy one, are you? Mudsickles, I don't do the easy one. Right, let me do that one then. Strip the bark out of that one and we'll get, I think you get, was it a post or something? There's a beam, it's one of the two. No. It's almost done. Right, so that is a... That's a beam. Okay, so that one makes beams then. Needs another 8. Correct. Nope. That there. So that'll get me 2 more shafts at least. Yeah, this one's a lot easier because you just chop them up. It needs 2 more. Right, that should get that bit done there. So it needs... What is it? Are these posts? So the wooden post needs a larger log, which I don't know if I've got any. Oh yes, I have got 2. Right, so I should be able to turn that into a post then. Oh, looks like my draw knife's about to break. Nearly. Ah, now that's interesting. They are now working. At least that one is, because they're picking up things that I'm not putting in. So that makes a change. Maybe they've like figured out they need to do something. As in, they need to pick the wood up. Because it's like at the moment they don't seem to be interested in doing anything. Now, if we've got anything in here, we've got some. Ah, right. Okay, so that's some stuff for the folks. So that's good to see. Right, in that case, I could pick up a plume. We've got no fuel. Mudsickles. There should be some coal lying around, there usually is. It just ends up being left lying around all over the place for some strange reason. Right, I'll leave that there because this isn't upgraded yet. Well, I'm thinking, what do we actually need then? I mean, what could we do? We could do a... Because there isn't an axe. Let's have a look. I'll have a look in the warehouse then first. So there's some draw knives, axes, There's a knife. Pickaxes. Well, do I need more pickaxes? What about hammers? Hammers would be good. So there's that crude iron hammer. That would be a benefit. I don't think I can make better torches, mine. No, I can't. What about one of these shields? Ooh, they need quite a lot. Plates and what have you. Anyway, one of these needs an iron hammerhead. Right, so what do I need for an iron hammerhead? What are you making? Oh, you're making them. Oh, fudge, you're going to make the iron nails, aren't you? So the way I've got it set up is that they're going to make a certain number of iron nails, which is fine. Everything else they should leave alone. So they shouldn't be making any new parts from the bloom. Their goal is just the iron nails. But I've got it set up so that if they want to, say, like make an axe, for example, they're going to have to take an existing part. $64 million question is how much bloom did that use up? Because I need to find out how much I need to, how much I've got left to make an iron hammer, for example. It's not essential, but it would be useful, I think, to keep each of those types around. That is the stone. What about thatch? Where does thatch go? Right, I'll put that there. So that doesn't need it. That does need it. Okay. Punchicles. I should have just put it there in the first place. Right, so the only thing left is the logs then. Right, so I'll put one on there. I'll put one on there. I think I'll just go and grab the thatch. Because why not? But I'll have to go back out and get some more thatch then. Right, put that on this building here, I think. So this needs... so it needs hosts, I think. Hosts and beams, is it? Yeah, these are going to get turned into shafts. I don't think that needs... Ah, now that one over there does. So this one needs quite a bit. This one just needs one by the looks of it. I'll just put the other one there. So what's this going to get me? Is this going to get me a post? Let's try rotating that. At some point this thing's going to break though. But what I'm hoping is once we get this place built and then start getting those bigger weapons like the two-handed ones done. Because otherwise I'm going to have people working in the barracks, for example, who just run out of tools because they use, like, I think I know of at least one that's working two-handed. Right, we'll have that and that. Right, so I need to go back out. We need another 30 thatch at least. Plus some more logs. Yeah, so hopefully this will make things a bit better, although... What do you need? Yeah. Bicycles. We'll have to make them a wooden one. Fine, I'm going to put that back on the menu. Right, so that's going to be tasks. Let's add a task. So that's going to be a two-handed. So there's that one there, which is a heavy club. So that's a two-handed heavy club. So that takes those. So create that one. So at the moment they're mostly focused on clothing and arrows and what have you. So I think I'll put that higher up the list then, just to make sure that those are made. So if I want to make one of them, what do I need? I need sticks and amber. At least I think it's amber. Let's have a look-see. That's the food one. Sticks. I think I'll just get all of these while we're here. Tell you what, oh, that was my limit. We want to be at this place, don't we? Right, you wanted a two-handed weapon, didn't you? Yes, that's a pity. The wooden ones obviously break, but the metal ones, yeah, I think they're better longer term because they're repairable. Right, are they working night shift or day shift, I wonder? Night shift. There you go. So you're doing, well, I'll leave you that one just on the off chance. Something's better than nothing. Are you kidding me? What are the odds of that? Got some mischievous things turning up that want to just trash the place. And then we've got some wolves turning up that want to eat you. It'll be interesting to see where they've gone. No, it's night shift now that I think about it. Yeah, there's nobody on the night shift when it comes to the... Oh, looks like we might have trouble over there. I don't think there's anybody on the night shift for the archery range. Come here. Oi, Wolfie. Come here. Yeah, they're queuing up over here as well. Stop causing mischief. So who's fighting with a wolf farm? That's Bjorn, is it? Was it Bjorn that said it was fighting with a wolf? So I think Bjorn's he's one of the hunters. So he might have a reasonable chance against them. Or not. Ooh. I think you need to go and get yourself healed up, mate. I'm just saying. Right, where was I going? What was I doing? Right, we need about 20 thatch from somewhere. There's also the logs. I think I'll do the logs first because that's still my priority is to get which place is which. Now I'm getting confuzzled and confused. Right, let's have a look. See, so there's... Right, so let's take that off the list, because at least I'll know what... Then I'll know what's what. Right, so there's this one is my priority. I think that's going to give me access to other things, so that doesn't make sense. I take that off the list. Ah, right, I get it. That's the other one, isn't it? Right. Then we had this one over here. So I think that must be either one of the little huts that we're trying to upgrade. So which one needs one? So it's not that one. Right, it's right, okay. I'll focus on those three. Because I think they just expand the huts so that you can get more storage and what have you. At the minute, my priority is really to get more, basically get more expansion on those main buildings. So let's head down here. So, right, I'll head down here because this is where we can get thatch from. So it's 30 thatch. Jeez Louise. There's a big demand for thatch. Let's have a look-see around here and see if we can find any. I mean, with a bit of luck, the actual builders will show up as soon as I start gathering it and putting it in the actual... There you go. It was nice talking to you. Oh. Who's causing mischief? You are. Let's grab that again. Yeah, hopefully as soon as I start filling this up, they might turn up and it might make my life a bit easier. Otherwise I'll just take it all back. We're not too far off. I mean, that needs wooden beams, and I think... I'm wondering if that needs the bigger logs. I'll just have to see what the woodcutters have already chopped down, basically, and then I'll drag them across. I mean, it's a pity you can't assign things like carts and sleds to those people, because there's a few of them go out. I mean, like you can only carry like so many things. I mean, we've got like the market that can transfer items between warehouses, which is useful, and so they get access to a sled or a cart depending on what you've built. So they can bring quite a few things between the outposts that you've got. But yeah, people like the stonemason or the woodcutters, that they're just stuck. It's like I can carry a big log, but that's it. So I'm not sure why they don't get access to them. It'll make their lives a lot easier as well, because it's kind of strange. I can't help but feel that they're going out there and like just randomly chopping trees down, and then they just leave them there and then they come back at a later time, maybe, or I think they're actually then going out and chopping another bunch of trees down. So, I mean, it's the only explanation I've got for why there's just so many trees left lying around. I mean, there's no point chopping something down if you haven't got the storage capacity to put it somewhere, surely. It seems kind of crazy. Right, there's one there. Oh, you're going to get one, are you? Yeah, I figured you would do that. Right, is there any more around here? Yes, there is. So that's down to 10. Okay. Just keep grabbing this lot. Because I wonder, it was like 30 they needed. And I think you can only carry it, well, I suppose it depends on what else they're carrying. There you go. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, there's another one of you. Sneaky. Causing mischief, are you all? Ah, right, so drop that one to 3. Oh, that's good. I'm funny feeling they might actually get all of the thatch they need before I've finished. Oh, there it is there. Let's put all this in here. Because they don't need that much. Unless it's going somewhere else. Because there's other buildings needed thatch, to be fair. So we're down to only needing 13. Just keep my eye out for any builders that just start to follow me. 10 and 3, okay. Grab that one. That one. One. Oh, it's full. Right, grab these. So I'll just fill my own pockets, and I mean, I can always just fill the storage at the woodcutter's house. Nope, that's it. Right. I'm going to check and see then if there's any lugs left. Because then they can go into making the other pieces of wood that we need. Although, yeah, kind of surprised, because I would have thought the woodcutters would be like gathering wood and putting it back, or at least even if not, maybe the builders would be going out there and, well, not so much the builders, it's like the warehouse worker. One of their responsibilities is to pick up wood for the because I've got storage for the different types of logs, the birch trees. So I would have thought they would go out and pick up some of those logs left lying around. Sheesh, stammer's a serious problem. Let's keep going around here, because I think they were chopping this whole area down. Well, there's one there. There's 2 of them. Possibly 4. Is there one over here? Yeah, there's one there. I really need the bigger logs. I think. Well, I need both of them, to be fair. Grab that one. Because this one, you can turn them into shafts. I think there was something else you needed. I think each one you can turn into a different type depending on which of those horses or bucks that you put it in. It's interesting. None of them seem to be interested in the thatch for some strange reason. There's a hardwood there. I don't think there's any more over there. That one can go in here. Let's have a look-see. Now what's that? That looks... Yeah, are these the normal ones? Yeah, these are normal ones. Yeah, now we're just into normal logs. So that's curiosity. So what have we got here then? So that would be to there. So really then I should put a... So it looks like they're working here at some point, but then they stop. Unless that's me knocking them down, to be fair. It could quite possibly be me. I'll put that there, because at least it gives them somewhere to go. I mean, that one extends out to there. That one will extend out to past the cart as well, so hopefully it'll start coming back out here. And start chopping more of these down. Right, let's grab there. And then I'll just grab one more, because I think that's it. After that, we're going to have to start chopping the trees down. But yeah, I think my priority now is going to be, well, we're 7 days out. Where are you going? You're following me, are you? Okay, through. So we're 7 days out before the second invasion. I think it's going to end up pretty much like the last one. Where they're just going to queue up at the wall. Which isn't exactly convenient. But it might go differently now that we've got towers, that's all. Right, so there's some more things that you can have. So someone will... Seriously? You see, Sif needs an axe. Last time I gave you an axe, you just threw it in the storage. Looks. So presumably you picked whatever was in there up. Yeah, see, there's a crude iron axe, one-handed axe for wood harvesting. So that, as far as I'm aware, that's a type you can use. Oh, you've got one now, have you? Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it's a bit... I don't know, it just seems a bit strange what's going on. It feels strange. Right, I shall just drop these up in there. That's almost enough to... I mean, there was some thatch in there and I've just deposited some thatch. So hopefully that can go towards the... Oh, I've just pulled it out already. So hopefully we can start putting that into this building. So this place needs 2 more wooden posts, 7 wooden beams. So the posts... Oh, so they both come out of the big logs. That's not going to help, so I've got to go and find big logs for that place. Shafts... Well, I haven't said that. No, that's not true. There's... so wooden beams go into these, so we could use that, the wooden beams, and that one would turn the little ones into shafts, but it turns the big ones into the planks, which is what we need for other places as well. So I'm not quite finished this, but once I do, that should get better. Oh, you need a hammer. I think that's something I was trying to make, actually. There you go. Gives them something else to do, I suppose. So yeah, once we get this done, it upgrades it, and I think we can at least start thinking about so like 2-handed metal weapons for the folks working in the barracks, for instance, and plus other things. I mean, presumably we get access to better armor as well. I mean, let's have a look. See, there's totems and what have you. Wooden shovels. Large crude iron axe. I could have sworn we could get access to... Yeah, I could have sworn we could get access to wooden... Yeah, the better armor. Because there is the helmet you can make. Curious. But anyway, at least we're making some progress, but there's still a lot to do. I think I better get working on that, otherwise it's going to go cold, I think. Yeah, I just assumed somebody might pick it up, but I think they're just working... I think they might just... I can't remember if I've got anybody for the night shift over here. Let's see. Let's just finish this off though. Because otherwise I think if I exit the game, it might go cold, and then it's a case of it just goes to waste. Let's turn that over. Ooh, now a level 14 blacksmith. Send that to quenching. I was going to add some water to that, but... So I'm assuming you picked that up, have you? I'd like to hope you picked it up. Right, well I'll have it in that case, because I wanted to make a hammer anyway. Where is it? There. So that needs... Which sickles it needs a shaft? Let me grab that. I'll grab one of these. I'll get that to make a shaft. Sheesh. Right. At least I can then go and make this hammer. And there. Wowzers, the things you have to do. Right, where is... Was it you who was asking for the hammer? Okay, well somebody was asking for a hammer. See, where's all your gear gone? He hasn't got any gear left. Unless they put it away at night or something. I'm a bit of a lost to understand where everything ends up. I mean, there's nothing in here. It's all confusing. So I guess there's going to be more confusion in another episode.